Hey guys, I found this really cool game online that I don't see a lot of people covering, and I think that I should show you a little bit of my strategies. So, just solo, easy. I think this is a good, showing off the game. I'm gonna spawn, say, here. Also, don't mind my name. It's just kind of what I chose. Bye bye, Zulu Realm. At the start, you kind of go 20% and just get the land and wilderness, and that kind of gives you land and gives you troops before these people. So that kind of gives you the edge start there. And then this, you kind of just take it over, and this is kind of just how you play. So then now I would just sit here for a while, gaining troops. I will take these over because they only have a few troops, but I wouldn't attack the U.S. yet because we're about equal. I would say about 60% of your troops should attack them, and if they don't win, then you probably should retreat because you're gonna die, or at least lose a bunch of troops. Be super weak. I always do a port for my first 150k. I think that works out well for me usually. We'll just take over the Ming Empire, and probably maybe these guys. Now, that's about 60%. And I'll do a city because cities, they help you get more troops faster too. And we'll take over Texas just because they're fighting someone and they're pretty low on troops. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Just type in the comments if you want more, because this is my first time, doing like full-scale YouTube video kind of on this, and so I kind of wanted to just test how it would go. Me and my friends play this game, and I think we enjoy it, but I think it can get boring fast. But I would still recommend playing it. Mostly I post shorts that are a little not the best quality, but my friend, he posts content like this too. I'm only attacking like the US because they attacked me first and they'll be weakened, but I don't think I'll be able to beat them though, which is going to be a problem. It'd be bad to lose in the YouTube video, but I think I'll be able to win. Usually I would say accept the alliances because they can send you troops, but sometimes they betray you, but that's mostly in the medium difficulty. I'm taking these because they give you a little bit of a bonus troops, and that'll probably maybe help me beat the US. We'll just do cities down here. I think you should always, group them together because usually it works out, but if you get bombed, then you're kind of cooked. But it also does give you kind of a bonus for money. I'm still attacking Quebec just because I think it'll be an easy enough win. If it's like you have 1,000 more troops, please don't attack. Okay, we might be losing this, but that's fine. Also, I would usually suggest going for the islands because it's good. I don't know about Mexico. We might have to take them over next. Oh, Quebec. What are you doing, buddy? Then I'll do a factory. This kind of gives you more money and troops. Or it doesn't give you more troops, but it just helps out money, and money is always useful in this game. Now, because I have double of them, I will attack them. Nunavut, you know what? Let's give Nunavut an alliance. I usually like alliances, and they're bigger than me, so yeah. We're gonna take over Cuba just because you can have ports here, and there's a bunch of ships coming through. we will place down a warship, because the warships, you can capture other players' ships, and that'll be useful. Sometimes it can stop attacks, which is very good. You know, my friend, shout out to my friend S'mores. He hasn't posted any content, but he's the one who got me into this game. He might have one video out now, but he's a friend of mine, and I think he makes good content, and he spends a lot of time on it, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about him, so that's fine. Kind of what we're doing here is just taking over these lands that are a little bit less than us, so we can at least have a good chance of winning. But, you know, sometimes I do overstep and die, but usually that doesn't happen. Sometimes it does, but I think usually you're safe from enemy attacks if they're smaller than you, like that. Was 1 pixel. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I forgot to mention they have nukes in this game, so you know what, I'm not gonna leave anyone left in this city. No, you don't get to nuke me. Do you understand how many innocent people were in that city? Sorry for a little tweet, overreaction there, but that was my 2nd city or something that they took out, which I won't allow. I think one of the tips I'll give in this game is it's definitely it's kind of like Risk, if anyone knows that, or Civilization. Not the most like it, but it's still close. And you're now taking out Greenland, so you kind of own 10% of the map. Once you get to 80, you automatically win. Usually, I think I would take the back wilderness soon. Ooh, Mexico. Wrong decision, buddy. Terrible decision. Also, these SAM sites, they block nukes from coming. I should have got those up earlier, but I forgot, and then they nuked me. Greenland, what are you doing? Yes, they can send boats from far away, but usually when they're that small, it doesn't really hurt you, but sometimes it does. I think now we'll start going to South America. North America is one of the best places to start, I would say, because you get South America, and then you can go over to Africa and then win. I will ignore that because I want to take California next. That is sometimes there's a 30-second thing where you kind of lose 50% of your power, but I don't think it's too noticeable because they're way less than me. They didn't nuke me. I won't overact like last time, but they're not gonna be on the map for very long. I'll say that. Let's get up some missile silos around here, cause I don't like that, you know. Railroads again. I mean, the reason I play these games is, because, I like supporting indie devs, and I think it just, like, Mecha Chameleon, I think that's a really fun game. I might cover it soon, but I'm not sure that, this video will probably not do too well, so I probably won't make a video, but if it does, I will, 10 views is fine. It's rough for me. I don't get many views, but I still have fun doing it, so I don't mind. Nunavut, don't, let's not do that, Nunavut. What I'm kind of doing now is just kind of taking over easy lands so I can win. Because having a wide area, there is something called the Mirror Strike, which takes out it just puts a bunch of nukes in you, like a bunch of atom bombs just all over, which is super detrimental. It can take off almost all your troops, and it sets you back. I ran. What are you doing? I ran. That's not a good decision. I just don't know why Iran would try that. So now they're not gonna exist anymore. Argentina, let's not be in my area. I have played a few horror games. I'm thinking of playing the new Fears to Fathom. So that's I'm pretty good at horror games, or not good, but you know I enjoy them. So I definitely would enjoy to cover that. But yeah, so just stay tuned. I'm gonna post some videos and hopefully I can gain some traction. I'm not gonna do a face reveal yet because, you know, first off, no one cares, but I just think that, you know, no, you don't need to see my face. Yukon is now officially off the map. I think being aggressive at the start and then sort of mellowing out is usually a good strat. That's not really what I'm doing. I'm not being a very good mentor, but, you know, I think a good YouTuber is Doug. That's kind of where I got the idea from this from. So I would suggest watching him. So, like, shout out to him. Definitely shout out, because first off, he's funny. And, you know, I think he's entertaining. I think you'll enjoy it. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to take over Antarctica because it gives you a bunch of land, and it's usually not the hardest to capture. Sometimes I start from them, but I wouldn't necessarily suggest it because Antarctica they can be pretty aggressive, and their land can get pretty big. So yeah, don't mind me, but I think, you know, sometimes this game can be fun. Definitely try to play it with friends, but not all people have friends, man. Yeah, that's fine. I know. The reason I will play these games even, just so I can, you know, have some fun on the weekends. And, you know, it's indie games, indie devs who, like, make, you know, they're kind of the future of the gaming industry. None of it. Why would you do that? Sorry, guys, about none of it. No one likes him. He's not going to be with us for very long. I also play Fortnite, and I don't know if anyone really plays Fortnite or like, cares anymore, but anyway, I have some gummy sprites and stuff. I have a gummy sprite, gummy earth, if anyone wants it, or not wants it, but we can trade. I don't have the 0 point sprite yet, and I only have Galaxy Fire. A little off topic, that's off topic. Okay, let's get back to the subject. Iran seems to be taking the whole, you know, this area. They've now surpassed me. Strange. In situations like these, I'm going to show you guys what the Merv Strike does. I think you'll be in time for a good time, you know? See how they have the cities. I should be putting up more cities, but I'm saving up. Definitely having infrastructure, because one time, you know, I was playing with my friend smaller than him, probably this size, and he was like this. But then I built so many cities that I had like 4 million and he had 2 million, and then I just won. He did crash out. He was screaming at me, but that's just kind of the game, you know. Zambia, that's not a good idea. Okay. See, don't do a Zambia. Do not try to bomb them when you have... Zambia, they have anti-air... Yes, there's anti-air missiles, SAM missiles. Do not try to shoot past them. My trick is shoot an atom bomb and then put them on cooldown. And now we're gonna attack Iran because, you know, they took him. They took his life, and, you know, I gotta get justice for him. I'll leave him alive because, you know, justice for him. And they just took my trade ship. Nope, not on my watch. Let me show you guys what the Merv Strike does. Yeah, so that kind of ended their chances of winning, like, instantly. And I'll take this wilderness, or nuclear land. They did just do an update. This used to be just wilderness, but now they changed it into nuclear ground, which I really like. So props to them. You know, I think we got this win in the bag. Iran, that was not a very good choice, buddy. Okay, so we just did win. I'm gonna keep playing just because, you know, what they did to my boy. So we're just gonna win this match and, you know, wipe Iran off the map just because of, you know, what they did to me. I mean, definitely comment, but you don't need to comment. Don't like my video. I'm a bum. You don't really want to watch this content, but that's okay, because I wouldn't watch me either if I were you. But okay, now I'm just self-pitying, so sorry about that. Well, I think I'm gonna stop because I'm self-pitying now, and it's kinda bad. Alright, guys, please stay tuned for the next video and support me. Yeah.